welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. It's day 89, it's 12:52, thanks for that. Coming up on today's show, narrowly missing out on a place in the final week. We'll be talking to the latest evictees, Cara Louise and Tracy. There they are, there's Tracy. There's Cara Louise. We'll be taking a look at the 6 contenders for winner of Big Brother with, well, I like to think there are better buddies, but they are better buddies as well. Angela Griffin and Lisa Faulkner are here. Hubba hubba indeed. Don't give them too much attention, they're only here for the camera runs. Plus, we've got another international webcam fan and one more housemate, and more housemate-based comedy gold in Wahey. It's time for Gems of the Week. But first, it's time for the bit of the show where we ask you to get involved. You punks! It's Little Brother's Big Shout. Here's how to get in touch, nail it. 0871 200 1040. Text studio and you comment to 83188 or email us via that Channel 4 website of ours, channel4.com/BBLB. In honour of Friday night's evictees, today's subject could only be... Ask Cara Louise and Tracy anything in. Get your texts and emails coming in now. Now, if you've missed any of this week's Big Brother, then frankly, where have you been? Lucky for you, we've rounded up all the best bits and condensed them nicely into a 3-minute package. And just for Tracy, we've laced it with some banging house tune. Rip it up now.
You won't be able to get this.
After which battle did James IV become King of Scots?
Big Brother knows an awful lot about an awful lot.
Welcome to the Big Brother Finishing Academy.
She talks like the Queen.
Repeat after me. What's the daisy? Crikey. Balderdash. Balderdash.
Do you know how many microphones of yours Big Brother has had to replace?
12.
Well done.
How now, brown cow?
How?
It's not easy, Carol.
Mrs. St. John prefers a glass of Shibley's.
Got good deportment generally.
You can't tell me what to do, Hot Shot Goldilocks.
You're irritating me quite a bit.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week are Cara Louise, and Jonty, and Tracy.
5 times.
There's only one opportunity we will ever have to be in this situation, and it is now. Let's make the most of it. Tomorrow, new people do the shopping list.
People should be able to come up to me and say something if it's me.
Oh, gosh, is she crying?
Do we all need really this much fruit? 50 million carrots!
No, I don't want one apple for a whole week.
The time has come to make Big Brother laugh.
Weighing money was given at this. This isn't a funny task, I'll be honest with you.
It's one thing you being with her and Amanda together. It's another thing being on your own with her.
I don't understand what she's trying to say.
Oh my God, like that. Oh, I'll just get mad. I actually will get mad.
Want some noodles and pizzas?
Which housemate do you think the group rated as the worst housemate?
I'm gonna go Cara. I'm gonna make friends playing this game.
Can I have a break at some point?
If you bring Big Brother 3 boxes of Crunchy Nut cornflakes, Big Brother will reward you with 1 bottle of wine and 1 song.
Like, there's only so much, like,
I'm all out of it,
rejection and stuff someone can take.
Big Brother's not interested in half kilos of carrots. In exchange for 1 tub of piccalilli.
No!
Yes.
No, not the piccalilli. No, I really object to that.
The 11th and 12th housemates to be evicted from the Big Brother house are Tracy and Cara Louise.
There we go, what a week, eh? What a week, ending with the double eviction of Cara Louise and Tracy. Now, when they stepped out of the house, BBLB was there to follow them as they ventured back into the real world. Take a look.
Tracy and Cara Louise are coming out. Deal with it.
It's quite weird. So many people will be saying that to you now.
How weird.
It's like there could be a Tracy Facebook.
Tracy and Cara Louise! Do you feel like you were a bit of an outsider in that house at times?
Yeah, lady.
How hard was it?
Rock hard.
So the accusations that were generally thrown at you was that people felt that you were kind of looking down on them.
I've never looked down on anybody in the house, and I can't imagine what I've ever done to give them that impression.
Tracy! It's Cara Louise!
Hello, Didi, how are you?
Are you gutted that you're not going to be there for the final night?
Of course, I would have loved to have been in there for another week, but being out's okay as well.
I've had a fat 87 days, man, and I'm out to do well.
How does it feel to know that there are BB fans out there that are now going, have it, and...
Proper trippy, but I like it a lot.
Met some great people. I'm just so glad that I had that experience at all.
We're off from home. It's fat. Do well for having me. Never forget it. Get in. Hello.
There we go, nice stuff. So, two housemates return to the real world on Friday. Going to be speaking to Cara Louise in just a bit. But first up, she spent a staggering 87 days inside the house, dyed her hair pink twice, escaped no less than 4 evictions and said, "Have it," more times than we can possibly count, and we tried. It's Tracy! Come on, let's have it! Look at them! How are you?
Yeah, he's good in the hood, man. Good in the hood.
I'm good in the hood too.
Get in.
Brilliant. Now, how? I imagine probably more than anyone else in the house.
Yeah, baby.
You come out and go, "This is a bit weird."
It is proper sketchy.
It's a proper sketchy.
Yeah.
Proper sketchy's not good, is it?
It's not good in the hood.
Okay, so what is not good in the hood since you've gone out, and how have you adjusted to coming back out?
I got
It's a completely different world.
drunk, basically.
Good. I figure that might be the case. How have you felt since you've come out?
Sketched.
Yeah.
Out there. Don't know where I am.
Right.
Don't want to go home yet.
Do you not want to go home?
Not yet, no. It's too much to take on board. Seeing family, real close family and friends. I saw my mum, but, you know, seeing mates and that's going to be proper hardcore.
Your mum has been brilliant. Your mum has been on here almost every time you've been up for eviction, singing your praises. I mean, the poor woman had a gatto on her head the other day, trying to save you from eviction. Now, you said in the press conference your role was to uplift people in the house. What do you mean by that? I mean, when you were in there, do you feel like you could do that?
Get them happy, get them buzzing.
And do you feel like you're able to do that in the house? Yeah, for the most part. Well, with that in mind, you did seem to spend an awful lot of time in bed not saying much.
Yeah. Lack of cigarettes, and in the bin I was a lot, because I had no tobacco in my hood.
But was that all it was? Because, I mean, it's unrealistic to expect that people are going to get on with everyone in there for the best part of 12 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but certain people I didn't, and certain people I did.
OK, cool.
Not naming
You
names.
see, sometimes, yeah, exactly, sometimes you sort of did go into yourself.
I felt very alone in there.
Really?
Yeah.
OK, well, you didn't win Big Brother 8, obviously.
No.
You definitely won. You were head and shoulders above everyone else in this category. Just take a look. It's the I'm waking up and I have an enormous bedhead category. No one else came near that category. Now, you didn't seem to sort of belong to any specific set in the house. Was that? Do you think that's largely because of your age, if not as well as anything else? Because you were sort of caught between the older housemates and the younger housemates.
I was old and hanging about. When I went in the house, there's 11 women in there. I needed some geezer input. Do you know what I mean? I needed some male talk.
Did you find it hard to make friends, certainly at the start?
Yeah, because it's just makeup world and boutique and perfume. It's wrong.
But why didn't you? I mean, you did. I guess you tried to throw yourself into that a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, but it was just become hardcore because there's no geezer input to chat to. Do you know what I mean? Until Ziggy walked in, I thought it was a waiter.
I'll talk to you, but first, can I order a drink? Now, every time it looked like you were getting along with someone, they were taken away from you. Take a look at this. It's the curse of Tracy, practically.
Tracy moves from side to side and tries to find out what's going on in all camps for her own benefit.
We're all going to get on like a house on fire, have it?
Love her. I love Jack Tracy.
Oh, it's snogging! Oh,
Charlie!
It's me and you.
Against everyone.
Against all them.
I said Tracy's someone to bounce off. You know, she cheers me up when I'm done.
Nikki!
He won it.
David.
Tracy's changed, man. I'm sorry. She's changed.
Tracy has changed it.
I notice with every new person that leaves, you see a different side of another person open up.
Yeah, Tracy. It's actually very, very funny. Good fun. It's good.
Is it fun in the hood?
You know, Tracy's really quite aggressive when she talks to people in the way of that she tells you to shut up.
Shut up!
I don't trust her. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologise.
Cigarette nose.
So, I mean... Was it the case that you almost deliberately didn't want to bond with people because, I mean, you are your own woman?
Yeah, baby, that's right. I didn't want to get too close to them because it becomes harder and harder in there. The more bond you have, and when you have to do nominations, it becomes real hard.
Who's the hard... Who's leaving hit you the hardest, do you think?
Nikki's and Laura's, definitely.
Really?
Yeah,
Laura? OK.
Yeah.
In the house, who do they think's going to win right now? Who do you think everyone's... I mean, I guess I can't talk too much about it. You think they all think the twins are going to win?
Yeah.
OK. Now, listen, let's get on to your relationship with Ziggy, because it was a good friend... No, not like you fancy him, but as friendship went, it was a roller coaster of a relationship. What was it all about?
Jerry.
OK, go on. I'm interested.
Because the situation between him, Chanel, and Jerry was tight-knit.
Yeah.
And when Chanel left, Jerry and him bonded. And me and Jerry have never hit the hood well. Me and him just do not get on.
No, I think you both would admit that.
And Ziggy was always interfering with that. And when those two had a massive argument, Ziggy come to me saying, "Oh, Jerry's annoyed me. I've kicked a football over the hood."
Yeah.
And then Ziggy come to me for information. And I was like, well, you know, can't worry about it. You know, but, oh, I was close-knit with him and da-da-da. Then, of course, when I had an argument with Jerry, he's quick to snap and butt in about something.
So would you say you're close with Ziggy now or not?
No, I'm miles away.
You're miles away?
Yeah, baby.
OK.
Bye.
But even further away from Jerry?
Yeah.
OK.
Time away.
Who's closest to you?
In the hood?
Yeah.
In there, that would be... that's a good question. Well, the twins I'm close to, but Carol, I suppose.
OK.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting, because Carol, like, probably annoyed you a fair bit as well.
Yeah, but she's been good for the family.
OK, no doubt that when people look back at this series, you'll be remembered for the phrases and sayings. You didn't say that much else. Here for you is a compilation-age.
I'm so going to teach you my dictionary.
We need a drink edge. We're going to club edge. Have a guess what she says.
Tunage. Foodage.
Storage. Wrongage. And everything has idge on the end of it.
Oh my God, and I love it.
My foodage. I just feel a lot better when we had foodage.
It looks gravy.
Could you explain to Big Brother what you mean by gravy?
It's all Visto, it's all gravy. It means I've got no beef with nothing. No beef with nothing in the world at the minute. It's all gravy. Dealing with it.
Deal with it, Tracy.
Well, it's something I say in life. That's who I am, and that's what I say. And I'll deal with it.
We shall deal with it, and we're dealing with it.
Well, 20 catchphrases that she lives on constant repertoire.
Deal with it. Time edge. Visto. Just had a fat shower.
Yeah, baby. Deal with it, Trace. Deal with it. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
And I've got a big fat box for the sketchiness.
Have it!
Have it!
Have it!
Deal with it. Sketchy. Proper sketchy. Sketchy! I've had a fat time.
Is it a weird way, though? In a weird way, though, is it a way of when you want to say something but you don't want to let out too much, you just go, OK, I want to say that I care about this situation, but I'm just going to go deal with it?
No, that's who I am in life, that's what I say. That's what I just... Yeah.
OK.
That's what I say.
What did you want to get out when you went on Big Brother? Because you don't seem particularly bothered about the fame when you don't...
No, just an experience. If they wanted me to go in, they chose such a sketchy person. I thought, do well for getting me in there, man. So it's an experience.
And do you regret anything about it? Or you...
Not 1 second.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot. Tracy, everyone.
Thank you.
More from Tracy later on. We're going to be chatting to the second victim of Friday's Evictione, the ever-eloquent Miss Cara Louise. Plus, we'll be catching... There she is. Oh, she's nice and smiley, isn't she? Plus, we'll be catching up with the very latest from the house in Little Brother's Big News. We'll see you in 4. Welcome back to the show. It's day 89. It's 1:11 exactly. Coming up, we're going to be chatting to Angela Griffin and Lisa Faulkner, who are over there making mischief before sending them off to spy on the housemates in the camera run. But first, it's time to find out about the ups and downs, the highs and lows, the ins and outs, and the other generals going on since Friday night. It's time for Little Brother's Big News. I tell tell you why you should applaud, because today, my love, is a great news day. After 12 weeks in the house, it seems the housemates still haven't grasped a fundamental rule. You must not talk about nominations. It all started at 12:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. Take a look.
Yes.
Bad. Hi.
Due to the flagrant disregard of the Big Brother rules and the prolonged duration of these discussions, Big Brother has no option but to punish you all. This is a serious rule break. Big Brother will get back to you. You're now free to leave the diary room. Big Brother hopes you're all feeling slightly foolish.
OK, we'll keep you updated on that punishment as and when we have it. At 6:19 p.m. Yesterday, the housemates paired up for a singing task as famous duos. Brian and the twins became Peter and Jordan. Liam and Ziggy were Kylie and Jason, while Jonty and Carol became Kenny and Dolly. Take a look at this.
In the stream, that is what you are. No one in between. Only alone. Sail away with me to another land, and we'll rely on each other.
Oh, there you go, fantastic stuff. Ryan's wig looked all right, didn't it? Yeah. All right, the housemates passed the task and were rewarded with a literal pat on the back. At 9:03 last night, while the twins were performing, and this is probably the best news story of the year, right? And I've said that a couple of times, but this surpasses anything we've done before, right? The twins were performing yet another rendition of All I Want for Christmas. They saw something in the sky that would make anyone stand and gape in silent awe. Anyone except the twins. Take a look.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas. Spaceship, what the hell's that? All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby.
How did that happen? We were watching it earlier on, and so that could be Independence Day. They could be coming for us. Twins are like, oh, I don't worry about it. Finish the song. That was Little Brother's Big News. Now, after entering Big Brother as a halfway housemate back in week 9, this plucky little madam had to endure being put up for eviction every single week since. On Friday, her luck finally ran out, but not for too long, because she now gets to hang out with us. Up top, sister. Yeah. It's Carl Louise, everyone. Hey, Carl Louise, how are you? Hello. Oh, lovely, Carl Louise. So, how did it feel finally getting booted out of the house?
Well, it was a long run coming, wasn't it?
Were you sort of quite relieved when it actually happened?
Obviously, there was a part of me that was quite relieved. I'd kind of started to feel quite unhappy over the past couple of days with various things that were going on. And sometimes you just feel if nobody wants me there, then it's just time I should be going.
Now, when you entered the halfway house, how long did you hope to last? Because the halfway housemates obviously are completely different.
Yeah,
and you see them as completely different because when you've been in there halfway.
I mean, I just hoped that I would anything longer than a week was a complete blessing as far as I was concerned. I was just grateful. If it was just a week, great. If it was longer than a week, fantastic. Just as long as possible, really.
Yeah. And why did you go in? Because you promised your mum you wouldn't do any Rudy shots. So...
What have I done?
No, you haven't. Oh. You tell me what you haven't done.
What are you insinuating?
No, what was the motivation for going in?
Into the house?
Yeah. Because you don't seem to be particularly bothered with the fame or anything like that.
No,
So...
I'm not. I mean, I just thought it would be fun, really. I was finishing university, didn't really have any plans, wasn't sure what kind of job I wanted to be doing. So I just thought it's a good way to kill a summer. It'll be fun.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Oh, that makes us feel great, doesn't it? A good way to kill a summer. Now, despite being nominated every week, you lasted for 4. That must have felt quite good.
It was. On one hand, it's funny because on the outside you think, oh, they can't dislike me that much because I keep staying every week. But then at the same time, you're feeling like everyone in this house wants me gone.
Yeah.
So it's kind of mixed emotions, but it was great. I couldn't believe that I stayed 4 weeks.
Obviously, you and Jonty kind of bonded because of your shared experience. But out of the old housemates, did anyone make you feel welcome?
I thought that Carol made me feel welcome, the twins made me feel welcome. Everybody, really, I mean, I did think that I got on well with Ziggy. I thought that everybody made me feel welcome, just about, really.
Sure. OK, now, before you went in the house, you told Big Brother you were going to smile all the way through, and boy, did you do that. Take a look.
Big Brother, I grin at absolutely everything. It doesn't really matter what Big Brother says, I will still be smiling. Did you say that?
I feel like I've been really miserable since I've been here, and I'm not miserable.
She has been irritating me today quite a bit.
Goldilocks was really cute and had really nice hair.
I'm very sensitive. I do take things to heart.
I just don't stop crying in it.
It just really does get to me.
Bless her. Did you think it would... Oh, you're not crying now, are you? Because, you know, I'm packing, I just want you to know.
I need to be prepared.
Did you think it was going to be that emotional when you were in the house?
No. You know, before you go in and you think about, oh, I'm going to be nominated and things like that, you just think, oh, yeah, it's fine, not a problem. But in there, it's so different to what you see on the TV, and that really surprised me.
In what way? What's the most...
Little things can really get to you. When I first came in, I was looking at people arguing over slices of bread and things like that. I just thought, gosh, what's going on?
Yeah.
People arguing over such minor things. But when you're there, suddenly these things become really important. And, I mean, since getting out, I look back and I think, God, why did I get so upset over these silly little things?
Yeah.
But at the time, you just can't see because you're just in this whole kind of bubble land.
Sure. OK, now, get those ready.
Oh, no.
OK?
Is there some bad stuff coming?
Well, kind of.
I'm not ready.
After just 9 days into your stay in the house, you endeared yourself to our viewers when you made this statement. Take a look.
I think being in Big Brother is actually really hard work. And I think, actually, you do deserve some kind of recognition. And being, like, a minor celebrity or something is almost what's owed to you because you've suffered. Yeah, because I think it's hard work in here. It's not like you come in here and it's 3 months of fun. Like, it is hard, and people, you don't understand that when you're watching it. People think, oh, you know, like, being in Big Brother doesn't warrant any kind of fame or because it's not really any kind of accomplishment or anything, but actually I think it really is.
What were you thinking?
Oh my God! Slaughtered myself, huh?
Absolutely. You can take this opportunity to apologise to the nation on camera too if you want to.
I'm sorry, I really did not mean what I was saying.
It's not coal mining. OK, what do you want to do next? After you've, you know, killed a summer with it.
I really don't know. I mean, I was confused before I went in. I'm still confused now. Just, I need to find a job and start working, basically. So,
okay.
You know, I don't really know.
And finally, 2 questions. Who do you think wants to win the most in there?
Be
honest. Be honest.
It's hard. I'm tempted to say Ziggy.
You've got 30 people over there saying Ziggy.
I'm not influenced at all.
And who do you want to win?
Well, you know, when I came out, I said Carol, and I do still think that she's done a lot for the house, but I am swaying towards Jonty now. You know, we came in together. I think he's been a great guy, completely harmless, nice guy, nice person.
Any Jonty fans in the audience?
Come on! Oh, he's not that bad. He's a nice guy.
Look at me, I didn't boo him. I like him. Thanks a lot, Carl Louise, everyone. Thanks, Carl Louise. All right, coming up after the break, Angela Griffin and Lisa Faulkner are going to be here, and we're going to be speaking to this week's international web fan can, Erica, whose interests include smorgasbords and saunas. Where the hell should she be from? Find out after the break. Yeah, you don't know, do you?
That video you made.
Oh, welcome back to Big Brother's Norway. I mean, this beefcake is just having a bit of a chat. It's day 89, it's 1:26. All right, where are your hands going? Still to come, we're bringing you another set of gems of the week, and you get to talk to Carl Louise and Tracy just over there. But first, in fact, you could say, dial with it. Yes, but first, as we enter the final week, it's time to turn our attentions away from evictions and concentrate on predictions. Here to give us theirs, our busy mates, Big Brother fanatics, Angela Griffin and Lisa Faulkner. Hello, lovely ladies.
Hello.
How's it going in lovely Ladyland?
It's going very well.
Brilliant. So, you're back. It's the final week. Look, just lost 2 housemates. What do you think of Friday's eviction?
I was really sad that Tracy went. I'm really sorry, Cara Louise, but I really wanted Tracy to stay in, and I think she should have done.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. I wanted Tracy to go and Cara Louise. I wanted Jonty to stay in. I want entertainment value.
And Jonty's giving you that?
Yeah, he is. It's all about journeys and entertainment value.
We are down to just 6 housemates. We're going to have a quick look at how they're feeling about making it to the final week, and then get your take on each of them. Take a look.
How does it feel to know that you will be in the Big Brother house for the final week?
Exciting and like it's just like nervous. We just looked around the house just, didn't we? It was like, where is everyone? It's so weird.
Where is everybody?
So weird.
But it's so weird because we miss Tracy not being everything, and we do. But it's so good to be in the last week, and it's so like
with the people who are with.
Yeah, it's the people you're with, like the twins and Liam and Sig, and it's just so good to be with people
well done.
people we've been close to. Yeah, so
Well done to everyone.
There's going to be times when I'm kind of going to be on my own and I'm going to be really, really papping it. But there's going to be times when I forget about it and have just a wicked time.
I certainly never expected that I'd be the last person standing of the 5. I don't think anybody else did. I'm very, very surprised that I'm still here in the very last week, and as I say, very grateful to the public for that.
I'm really surprised to be here, and I don't know how I survived. I just think it's a shame something like this wasn't around when I was younger, because I probably would have been one of the first in the queue. I think it's going to be a really good week, whoever's here, and a lot of fun.
I think I'm going to miss this place in a big way. I didn't think I'd get in here. I really didn't think I'd have a chance in hell. And so, I would tell anyone to give it a go. There's nothing else that could probably touch on this. This is going to be quite an emotional week, I think.
We're going to go through a final 6, one at a time, giving your opinions and the chances of winning. Sam and Amanda. Amanda and Sam first.
Brilliant. Want them to win, want them to win, want them to win. High entertainment value. Lovely, lovely people. Should be role models for young girls up and down the country.
They saw a spaceship.
That's what I think. And I'm running for president.
They saw a spaceship the other day and ignored it.
Well, it might not have been a spaceship.
It's true. They haven't received a single nomination all series. Obviously, stronger position because of joined forces, yeah?
I think it's much better that they've joined forces, because I wouldn't know who to vote for out of each of them, because they're both so sweet and they're lovely together, so I'm pleased they're one now.
OK, we take a look at their odds. Their odds, I'm not sure... Is that the mental age or their odds? I'm not sure. Oh, that's so out of order.
Don't be cruel to them.
Yeah, whoever said that was an idiot. OK, they're the twins. Lovely girls. So do you want the twins to win?
Yeah,
I do.
OK. Brian is next up. There's Big
And
Bride. Well, hang on a second.
Can we not put all
winners?
three of them
Yes,
together?
and have Brymanda Sam.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Be like the marathon when those two guys like tied and won the marathon together. Would you like the twins and Brian to win?
Yes, that's what we'd like.
Okay. He's been one of the favourites.
Can that happen?
Is he a worthy winner, do you think, Brian?
Oh,
Yes, because he's been on a journey.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone in there with no kind of... He's not tried to manipulate it or anything, and he's gone on a journey. He's a different person coming out. He's enjoyed the Big Brother experience. He's got involved in everything, and he's shown his emotional side, and he's been a good character to go through, and I think that's what makes people
He said he still wants to stay the same person. And I thought that was lovely.
Yeah.
Judging by his excitement of songs and food, do you think... Are you slightly worried that he might explode if he wins?
Oh, he'll completely and utterly explode. Oh, I get excited about songs and food.
There we go. Dear Lord. Let's have a look at the odds for Brian. What's he on? It's on 2-1. OK,
Cool.
so his second favourite. Carol's next up. Carol's been arguing a lot with the other housemates. How do you think this will affect her chances?
I think Carol's gone a bit downhill the last few weeks, which is sad because she's been my favourite for a long time. But she's just got moody, hasn't she?
She's got really moody. She's got a really lovely face, and I love how smiley she is on that.
Yeah.
But she hasn't shown that for weeks. And she's getting a bit... I think that she's a bit scared about coming out. I think it's a bit like when people leave prison. Like, she's getting a bit scared.
She's become institutionalised.
But yeah, I really do think... Because her life is... You know, this
no.
whole thing about her life's all disorganised out here.
Yeah.
She's got so much control in there.
That's such a
that
good
the
point.
fact that she's going to leave is actually really, like, panicking her a little bit and making her all upset.
All right, let's have a look at the odds for Carol. 50-1. Oh, I know.
All the housemates wanted to win, don't they?
OK, yeah, they do, but
It's not about the
I'm
money,
not
though.
entirely sure for the right reason.
No, it's just for this money thing.
OK, Jonty. Jonty is the only newbie to make it to the final week. Could he do it? Could he be the dark horse?
No, he couldn't win it. But, you know, he's quite entertaining. I mean, apart from the other day, which I was shocked at.
Full frontal.
Yes,
Full
and the
frontal.
hair drying and everything.
It was just the fact it came from nowhere.
And poor Cara Louise was chatting to him like nothing had happened, like he was fully clothed.
How did you do that? What was going through your mind?
Look at his face.
Don't look down.
All right, let's take a look at the odds for Jonty. Jonty's a 50-1er as well. OK, next up is Liam. Now, Liam obviously already won the £100,000. Oh, the girls like Liam. Do you think he would have been different had... Do you think he would have behaved differently had he not won all that money?
No, I think he would have behaved exactly as he has done. I think he's coming and he's just being him.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't want him to win, in fairness, because he is just on a level the whole time. He's quite amusing and he's entertaining and stuff, but not massively.
No, and he's a bit
very
like
attractive.
he's a bit like Anthony was. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he's a really good bloke and he's funny and nice. But I don't think he should win. But he's lovely to look at.
OK. Girls, I'll just give you a couple of seconds just staring into his lovely crystal blue eyes.
Thanks.
OK, let's see the odds on Liam. 12-1. OK, so not a rank outsider, but quite long odds there. Next up, Ziggy. Where's Ziggy? There he is. OK.
Do you know what I actually really
What
liked
is it?
him?
Why is everyone booing
No,
Ziggy?
we
Because he's
did
got an
like
agenda,
him.
man. I liked him when he first came in. Sorry for interrupting
No, you did.
I really liked him when he came in. And he's got too much of an agenda. He's the person in there who is most aware that the cameras are watching him all the time. Everything he says, he always manages to counteract it so that he's not hated on the outside.
Yeah.
If he says he doesn't like somebody, he goes, yeah, but I know that they're a really lovely
But then
character,
he
you know?
does... But
you know?
to be fair, he does come across like a nice guy, though.
No, he does
No, he
come
doesn't.
across as a nice guy, but then he goes into the diary room, and if he ever is bitchy with Liam and Brian, which is quite funny, and we are all a bit bitchy sometimes, then he goes in the diary room and pretends that he's not really that bitchy and he's a really nice guy.
Counteract it.
Do you think he wants to win the most, then,
Yeah.
out of
Yes.
everyone? OK. And lastly, let's take a look at his odds. See, it's 50-1 as well. And lastly, who do you think deserves to win? I know you've kind of... I've got to ask you for one or the other. It's either going to be the twins or Brian. I can tell which one.
The twins.
Yes, Amanda.
Wow. You, my lovely ladies, like I always say about these two, they're only here for the camera runs.
It's not true.
You're
I'm
going
not
to the
talking
camera
about
runs. You've got the Capey Cake, and you are on... Well, I want you to be on Potential Winner Watch, but I think you're just going to go on Liam Watch, aren't you?
We might we'll do a bit of Liam watch and a bit of Winner watch.
Yeah.
Over to the camera runs. Thanks a lot. Thanks for hands, everyone. OK, as Anza and Lisa go off to the camera run, look for signs of a winner. And Liam, it's time for you to decide who you want to crown the winner of Big Brother 8. Here are the numbers to call. Remember, you are voting for who you want to win. Thank you. To vote for Sam and Amanda to win, call 0901 21 22 24. To vote for Brian to win, call 0901 21 22 16. To vote for Carol to win, call 0901 21 22 02. To vote for Jonty to win, call 0901 21 22 21. To vote for Liam to win, call 0901 21 22 18. To vote for Ziggy to win, call 0901 21 22 12. At least 10p from each call will be donated to charity, details which can be found up there, channel4.com/Big Brother. Still to come, we have Gems of the Week, and you get to ask Cara Louise and Tracy anything idge. We'll see you in 4. Welcome back. It's day 89, it's 1:40. Still to come, Cara Louise and Tracy will be answering your questions in today's Big Shout. There they are. And we'll bring you a bumper pack of Gems of the Week. But first, it's time to catch up with Angela and Lisa, who are in Winner Watch, live in the Camerons, although I think they want to be on Liam Watch, is what they told me earlier on. Is that right?
Liam's just been the pool guy. He's been cleaning out the pool, and we thought it was really exciting.
Exciting or sexy?
A little bit of both. Maybe
Yeah.
we want him to win now. I
Okay.
think we might be on Winner and Liam Watch now.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You want Liam to win now you've seen him with his torso out and he's been cleaning the pool?
Yeah, look at him scratching his belly like a big bear.
What else is happening?
The girls are sunbathing, and I think Ziggy might not have any pants on because he's only got a towel round him.
Yeah.
He is, he's flashing everything
now
at
is exactly
Brian.
the moment I start to get nervous. OK. Is anyone else there wearing pants we can look at?
There's Brian, Sam and Amanda.
Yeah.
Oh, the twins have got matching nail polish on.
Oh, they're really sweet, the twins.
See, they've won you round. OK, girls, so from having seen what you've seen,
Yeah.
do you still want Brian and Samantha to win us a dead heat, or has your vote been swayed now to hunk of life, Liam?
Oh, he's going to start with the
Oh,
cream.
God.
Hang on a second, he's going to put some
If he
cream on.
puts the cream on, he'll be the winner.
OK, we're just going to check. Let's see. Let's go with this.
Oh, it's coming out.
Hang on a second. Where's it going to
Oh,
go?
my God.
Where's he going to put it?
Come on, Liam.
Come on, just put it on.
Come on.
Where's it going to go?
Rub it in.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, look at that. It's on the eyes.
All right, girls. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave you there for the next 2 hours, and I'll see you sometime next week. Thank you very much, Lisa and Andrew, everyone. OK, time now to marvel at some of the wonderful things our housemates say and do. It's time for Gems of the Week.
And who is Chanel?
Never not funny, that, is it? At 6, Cara Louise putting the fear of God into the twins about the horrors of private school. Take a look at the twins' faces here. It's brilliant.
No way, you're not told what happened at
Oh, yeah. No jewellery, no makeup, obviously.
No jewellery?
No.
No makeup? Even foundation?
No makeup.
Mascara?
No makeup.
You don't have foundation at school?
No, not allowed.
Are you not lying?
No, I'm not lying, I'm not allowed.
Amanda's face is terrified, isn't it? No foundation? At 5, Amanda demonstrating to all the men and women of the country the perils of the toothpaste stroke loud hailer combo. Take a look.
What do you want? Can you put it to this man?
Four is Brian's first entry this week, where he manfully struggles with the complexities of egg farming.
I go for free-range eggs, so they're not being abused.
And like milk, and getting milk out of a cow, that's not abusing them, is it?
But an egg's still like a chicken's embryo.
Yeah, but I mean, an embryo is different because, you know, it was never a living thing.
But it's still an embryo. You still, like, stole their babies and then made like, an omelette out of it.
Eggs aren't actually babies.
Okay.
They're kind of like potential. You need the other half to go with them to make them a baby.
Eggs are full-on things. I think there's so much more to eggs than I actually thought.
3 is Carol not quite getting to grips with the etiquette task. Take a look.
Like that. Oh, good morning, Mr. John T.
Good morning,
Oh.
Oh, my God. What happened?
Oh, for Jesus.
Was that Carol's bottom?
That's like the hugest whoopsie you're ever going to have to give now. That was like Johnny just came over very politely and kissed your hand and you started farting.
Oh, Carol.
Like 5 times.
And again, there we go. Whoopsies.
I do beg your pardon.
At 2, Brian again, this time finally cracking the question that has dogged mankind for eternity. What is the meaning of life?
The storeroom is now available for housemates to collect their shopping.
Brian. You've just gone mad.
Time, Carol.
10:30.
Yeah, pizzas!
Yeah, I was going to get up then as well. I was away.
Tobacco! Wonton noodles and pizzas! Dude! Tobacco! Wonton noodles and pizzas! Oh, what those like it better!
I think that was your alarm, folks.
So there we have it, the meaning of life. Tobacco, wonton noodles and pizzas. And at 1. Let's see it. Come on! You know it's coming! Jaunty going on an all-out, full-front assault to win the affections of Cara Louise. Now, keep an eye out for Cara's first words, which are, and I quote, "It wasn't nice. The worst thing about it was the quantity."
It wasn't nice. The worst thing about it was definitely the quantity, but
Yeah.
the only thing that tasted nice out of it was the cakes. The gammon was pretty disgusting as well.
Really? Because I also thought the richness of it, because you just wouldn't have all the mayonnaise and the sugar and salt.
No, it wasn't about that. It was just, it wasn't. The prawn cocktail was the hardest to swallow, just now.
Really?
That was not nice.
But Cara Louise, it's the fact that he goes from this to this. I don't think she can see me enough. There we go. That was this week's Gems of the Week.
And who is Chanel?
It's time now, though, for Little Brother's Big Shout. Today's subject is Ask Cara Louise and Tracy Anything Idge. First up is our web caller, who today is from Sweden. How about that? Hello, Sweden. It's Erica.
Hiya.
Hello, Sweden. Erica, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you, Dennis?
Excellent. Yeah, not bad at all. Now, what's your question for the girls?
Well, I want to ask Cara Louise, did you have a little soft spot for Ziggy? Is that why you were teasing him?
Little soft spot for Ziggy. Is that why you were teasing him?
I did like Ziggy. It was completely friendship for me, though. As far as I was concerned, there was absolutely nothing in it. I liked him and we got on, but that was it. Nothing else as far as I was concerned, and as far as he was concerned.
Erica, are you buying into that?
Yeah, I think I do, actually.
OK, Erica, thanks a lot for joining us from Sweden today. Bye, Erica. Say goodbye,
Oh,
Erica.
I didn't see Erica.
April from Perth. Hello, April.
Hi, Dermot. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Cara
Hello.
Louise.
What's your question, April?
It's for Tracy.
Hello.
Tracy, you did brilliantly. It lasted 87 days. But why do you think you were evicted over John T?
That's a good question in the hood, really. I reckon they just had enough of me whinging about having no tobacco, probably.
Do you think it might have had something to do with the BB finishing school task?
Possible, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, April.
All right, you're welcome.
Do you think everyone picked on you, Cara Louise, because you're intelligent and ladylike, says Katie Nixon?
I didn't really feel like I was particularly picked on in the house. It was just a couple of little things, but I don't think my background had anything to do with it, really.
All right, no worries. That is pretty much all we've got time for. Thanks to everyone today. Thanks to all our guests, everyone. We are back tomorrow, 7:30 on E4 with little Chris. Don't forget Big Brother on the Couch with Davina, 8 o'clock tonight, Channel 4 for the main show at 9 p.m. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.